Governor Greg Abbott shared details of his revamped border security plan from a summit in Del Rio.
During that meeting, he committed to adding even more border wall along the Texas border with Mexico. KXAN's Wes Rapaport has more from Del Rio.
This group of close to 24 migrants stumbled out of the banks of the Rio Grande, and within minutes, Border Patrol agents rounded them up. The first agent to arrive called a bus to take the group into custody. This group made it only feet into the United States. Some reached John Paul Schuster's ranch, 25 miles from the river in Kinney County.
They're trying to walk around the checkpoints and then catch the rides again.
He says people cut through fences, leaving openings for his cattle to get out. Some even knock on his door asking for help.
5 or 6 seconds to make that decision, good guy, bad guy. Yep. Are they going to stop and talk to me, or are they going to keep coming at me?
As border crossings reach record highs, Schuster stresses about the threats to his livelihood.
I don't ask a lot of the government. I work hard, we work hard, pay our taxes, that's justifiable, but we need help.
Governor Abbott invited Schuster and other landowners to Thursday's border summit. Flanked by his top public safety, military, and emergency management officials, Abbott announced he was creating a task force to tackle border and homeland security issues and come up with solutions to slow the flow of illegal immigration and drugs.
Next week, I will be issuing a new disaster declaration, creating an enhanced border security plan. This plan includes an intensified focus to make sure that we make it even more difficult for people to come into the state illegally, and to make sure there are consequences for people who come into the state illegally. What this will do, it will focus on making arrests.
Schuster says he was encouraged by Abbott's announcements, but migrant advocates say the state's approach might not yield the intended results.
Texas governors in the past have also tried sending National Guard troops or Department of Public Safety officers to the border, and we've seen little, if any, effect of that.
Governor Abbott also announced Texas would partner with the state of Arizona to ask other states to send law enforcement resources to help address border crossings. In Del Rio, Texas, I'm Wes Rapaport. Back to you.
The governor also said he would approve the portions of the state budget which appropriate more than $1 billion to increase border security efforts.